It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Wednesday, September 30th. I'm James Spann. All eyes are on Hurricane Joaquin. Could be a big player for the eastern seaboard. That's going to serve to pull down some very cool air for Alabama in coming days as we're on the northerly flow side of that. Well, check it out. This is the water vapor satellite view. We have an upper trough slowly developing across the region, and that's going to turn Joaquin north over in the Atlantic. And so far, the radar relatively quiet. That was the radar at 2:35. We have a few widely scattered showers roughly along Highway 80, US 80 from Demopolis to Selma, Montgomery, Auburn, Opelika. Showers very hard to find so far across the northern half of the state. We'll maintain the chance of a few isolated showers this evening. We've got 70s up in the Tennessee Valley. In fact, it's only a 70 at Cullman and Haleyville. Birmingham at 80. And up north, you can see temperatures only in the 50s around the Great Lakes this afternoon. That'll be dropping south, and by tomorrow and Friday, highs will drop into the upper 60s in many areas, about 10 degrees below average. On the watch warning map, we've got some flash flood watches in effect for parts of the Carolinas and New England. We'll see those expanding in coming days. Convective outlook, no organized severe weather expected around here today or tomorrow. But goodness, look at the rain amounts. This is the expected rain for the next 5 days, valid through Monday morning. Huge totals from the Carolinas north to Maine. The bullseye is about 10 inches over Virginia. This could put down a whole lot of rain for places like Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Richmond, Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston. And there's uncertainty, of course, involved because there is a tropical system involved. Of course, Joaquin is the big story. We are noticing, though, the ghost of Ida east of Joaquin. That could develop into something. That's gaining latitude, and more than likely, if that develops, that recurves no threat to land. But this could be a big problem. Joaquin is looking very well organized on the satellite imagery. Winds at 85 miles an hour, moving to the southwest at 6 miles per hour. And conditions will favor further intensification in coming days. Now, here's the tropical models, and they're starting to come into much better agreement, bending this back toward the coast of North Carolina over the weekend. Here's a look at the GFS ensembles. Now, the mean keeps just offshore, moving it up toward New England. But again, a number of the members bring it over into the coast, but not all of them. Some members take it out to sea, and curiously, the European model takes it out to sea. That's got to be the biggest issue here, the forecasting dilemma. You got the GFS that brings it in. The European takes it out. But with many of the good high-resolution tropical models on board toward a landfall, you have to lean in that direction and certainly plan on that. Intensity guidance, this becomes a Category 2, maybe even a 3 briefly, and then it starts to weaken. And certainly the big effect is going to be rain, but we'll see beach erosion and maybe enough wind to knock down trees and power lines as well, depending on the ultimate track. Now, this is the official track coming from the Hurricane Center. This is the 2 o'clock advisory. You can see that hard right near the Bahamas. Then it becomes a major hurricane, a Category 3 briefly Saturday morning, then slowly weakens on the approach toward the coast. And this track could have to be adjusted to the left, or maybe to the right, but more than likely to the left. So be aware this can and will change in coming days. All right, model fans, we'll check it out. The GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock local time. Upper troughing here, that'll be turning Joaquin northward. And again, there's going to be some moisture mainly over the eastern half of the state. So we are going to mention a chance of showers from Birmingham east, I-65 east. And the high will drop to near 70 tomorrow. Friday, again, we've got moisture in place, enough moisture for showers, mainly over the eastern two-thirds of the state. Places like Muscle Shoals, Tuscaloosa, Demopolis will probably stay dry, but Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden could see showers, and a good chance we won't get out of the 60s on Friday. This is Saturday. Joaquin is on the move, moving north. And this is showing a little moisture maybe over East Alabama. Auburn's got a home game Saturday afternoon. I think we'll probably need to mention a small chance of a shower, but for now, it looks like just that, a small chance. However, looks a lot wetter for the Alabama game over in Athens now, if the GFS is correct. We'll have to hit the chance of rain harder there. This is Saturday night, just after midnight, 1 a.m. Central Time Sunday. 978 millibar center of Joaquin is approaching the North Carolina coast, and you can see a pretty good pool of moisture into East Alabama. This is Sunday, 1 o'clock Central Time. Joaquin is on the border of the Carolinas. We're dry. We have a northerly flow. And for the weekend, we'll expect highs around 70 Saturday, maybe low to mid-70s on Sunday if the sun breaks out. And this is suggesting for us Sunday will be dry. The nasty weather will stay off to the east. And then this is Monday. Joaquin begins to move back to the east. We're dry. The sky will be sunny, highs in the 70s. Tuesday, Joaquin is over New England. Nasty weather there, wet, windy. But for us, a beautiful day, highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. Here's a week from today. This is Wednesday, October 7th. A long wave trough over the Great Plains, and we're still dry. Here's the end of the forecast, October 10th. And the westerlies beginning to strengthen, which happens in October. But again, we're in a dry air mass, and keep in mind, October is typically the driest month of the year, and that certainly looks rain-free. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.